this story, it did get around like I feel like it should, but that's, hey, a lot of what trends and a lot of those subjects that, the social media websites tell you are the trending topics. It's fraud, right? It's all make believe. It's all manufactured. But this is a hilarious story. More stories like this come out. It just goes to show when it comes to this pandemic, a lot of bullshit is happening. And a lot of people that you guys look in terms of their industry as like objectively good people are a bunch of suckers. And here's an example of this. I'm reading this from the Washington Post. A vaccine expert said she was mailed a muzzle before being fired. It was bought with her credit card, agents say. Yeah, we're going to go through the story, but just process that headline. Michelle Fiskus met with state investigators in July to report the suspicious package mailed to her office containing a silicone dog muzzle. During the meeting, and then medical director of Tennessee's immunization program, so she's a public health expert, the guys you tell us to listen to, told agents she suspected the Amazon package was from an unknown sender was a veiled threat. So that was the point, right? Says the muzzle, she said, was meant to make her stop talking about vaccinating people. So that was the whole idea in the front was that, hey, I got, which I think would be funny anyway. I'm sorry. But you got sent this muzzle because, hey, people want you to shut up about talking about all of this bull crap and the jabs and all of that because you're a public health expert and those evil anti-vaxxers have it out for you. This is how these guys try to position themselves as the victim, as a lot of them, because of what they advocate and their policies, ends up in acts of aggression or coercion on peaceful people, right? That's how these guys are snakes, man. They try to position themselves to be victims. So, but just a few weeks after the Tennessee Department of Health and Homeland Security was first notified about the package, state agents learned the muzzle was purchased with a credit card under Fiskus' name. God, like you couldn't even cover your tracks, bro. Like this is a 101, bro. You don't do that, bro. At least get a fucking gift card and pay and use that to pay for it. What a rookie, bro. State agents learned the muzzle was purchased with a credit card under Fiskus' name, according to a department report obtained by the Washington Post. These findings were first reported by Axios. At this time, there appears to be no threat towards Dr. Fiskus associated with the receipt of the dog muzzle. Investigator Mario Vigil wrote in the report, which was released on Monday. So the case is closed. Fiskus has denied purchasing the muzzle, tweeting Monday that her credit card was charged with incorrect billing address. My state work office to an Amazon account I didn't know existed. That's what you're running with. That's what you. Hey, look, some of this stuff is like a little kid, bro. It's like a little kid. It's like a little kid. If they're lying, they're all in on the lie. So it'll get more and more obnoxious. But they already stepped in it. They already stepped in it, so they're just gonna keep going with it. Ain't no turning back now. She ain't even gonna concede. Said credit card was charged with incorrect billing address, my state work office, to an Amazon account that she didn't know exists. Like, come on, bro. And then she says, no, I didn't send it to myself. Well, I'm sure you didn't. In an email, the Post early Tuesday, Fiskus said Tennessee's Department of Safety and Homeland had denied her request to obtain a subpoena to determine who opened the Amazon account used to make the order. Amazon's founder, Jeff Bezos, owns the Post. He says, I requested the inquiry from Homeland Security regarding the muzzle and was told it was not a credible threat that warranted a subpoena. I have requested the unredacted report from the agent and was told to contact the legal office, which we have done. From what I can tell from the report, a second Amazon account was opened under my name and linked to my credit card. So someone that wanted to threaten you, of course, because of your positions on vaccinations and you being probably one of those that advocates for mandatory vaccinations. would steal your credit card information, purchase it. Man, that would be pretty fucking intricate if they did that. Steal your credit card information, open up a Amazon account, and then send it to you. I mean, I guess that I don't know. But Fiscus, who was fired from the Tennessee Department of Health in mid-July, days after the muzzle was mailed to her office, emerged as a contentious figure during her time as the state's top immunization official after she proposed that teenagers be allowed to receive doses of coronavirus vaccines without parental consent. Wow. Did she said that? Well, yeah, I mean, in that case, I guess you would have deserved to get, I don't want to say deserve, but yeah, I can understand where that position would entice someone to like be pissed off at you. The health department released a memo saying Fiscus was fired for lacking interpersonal communication skills, showing poor management, and attempting to give funds to a nonprofit she founded. This is not a good woman. This is not a good woman. So she was money laundering is basically what they said. Look, guys, Fiscus denied those claims, arguing that her dismissal was politically motivated. What? Come on, man. You have the mainstream position, Fiscus. She says, arguing that her dismissal was politically motivated and that, like several other public health officials, she was vilified by angry Republican lawmakers for promoting science. Man, these people are weird, man. It's crazy how they position themselves to be victims. It's amazing. As these people are fucking beating up on them, they're literally punching people in the face, like punching you in the face, like, why are you making me do this? And then when the person that they're punching in the face punches back, you know, they say, oh, no, look at the evil, bad people that punched back at me. It's like the leftists that are on social media that are in this like bizarro world where they think they're the ones that are subject to being like removed from the platforms, like they like Facebook or Twitter is targeting them. Like, you know, those fucking deranged leftists who are living in again, it's a bizarro world. It's like a fake dimension. And they're looking at that and they're saying, yeah, look at me. We're the bad guys. We're the guys that are being alienated, and ostracized. It's us. Not the people that don't think, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Y'all run at everything top to bottom. These people are insane. But, yeah, I just wanted to cover that story for you guys. That it's just another example. Just because they work as public health experts doesn't mean they have other motives. And it certainly doesn't mean that they are not bad people. You can make the argument that a lot of them are. You just watched a clip from my podcast, For Canon's Sake. Catch us live at 12 p.m. throughout the week over at youtube.com/YoungRipper59 and follow us over at odyssey.com/@YoungRipper59. If you want to watch the entire video cast after the show is over, just be sure to become a member on the YouTube channel. Of course, the full audio portion of the podcast is available for free on all major digital platforms, or just visit forcanonsake.com.